already took Phoebe away from me. And now you're taking Steffi? That's not gonna happen, Rick. It's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen, Rick. Not gonna happen. Oh, that's way too loud. Not gonna happen. What the hell's going on here? First, you decide to do a chat council on a Thursday? We don't even do shows on Thursday. That's gonna happen, Bear? That's gonna happen, Bear. That's right. Great to have all of you here. Grrrrr! Greetings. And welcome back to another? That's right, people. Another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran. That'd be the woods, people, and I got my power back. That's right, finally. Whew! If you weren't with us here last night, we normally do a show, a little comic variety show out here called Barely Live. I didn't really have a whole lot last night to go for with the show. I was like, okay, we'll do a fashion show, whatever we got to do. And I got about 5 minutes into it, and the power went out. The power completely went out on old Bear. I still had everything up. I had the computer up. I had the internet up. The only thing that died on me was my mixer, which unfortunately handles all my sound. So that completely died. So without anything to do, with no lights on in the cave, had to call an early night to the disappointment of many out here. So thank all of you who showed up last night, and I apologize that we didn't get that far into the show. So we figured, why not? What the heck? Let's go ahead and do another chat council on a Thursday. I don't even normally do live shows on Thursday, much less friggin' chat council. But here we are, people. Here we are to do another fun episode of a little game called Civilization 7. The most dog-eared game of this year so far. And what was the other one? Mind's Eye that just came out that's completely buggy as well. Maybe not as bad as that, but pretty close, people. Pretty close. So we do this every Monday and Tuesday, but figured let's go ahead and do a makeup show here on Thursday for you good people. So if you ever want to tell a bear what to do, now is your chance to do just that, people. Bear does rule with an iron claw, but he will take your advice as we go through. We're playing as Spain. Let me get rid of Rick here. We're playing as Spain in this game, so let me go ahead and get that loaded up and going for you good people. Let's see, don't worry, Barry, I encourage you to do a show, so P Money is here. Well, thank you, sir. You think power failures are going to stop Bear? That's not going to happen, Rick. That's not going to happen. You just said the satanic F word. That better not be this show. The satanic F word. Did I drop a bomb? I apologize, P Money. I am so sorry. I did not mean to curse out here for crying out loud. But sometimes it slips out. Sometimes when Bear's angry, gosh dang it, there's going to be a little cursing involved here. So, all right, let me get to it. Thing with the thing. Let me get everything loaded up for you good folks out here. We kind of ended on a cliffhanger. Oh, fashion show. The fashion. I was this close, people. In fact, I literally had some nice Sydney Sweeney pictures here, to go over, for a good half hour at least or something like that. So we were, listen, I had it ready to go and everything, but unfortunately, there was it's the strangest thing, P-Money. Monday and Tuesday, it was pouring down rain. Power was fine. Wednesday comes around, it was completely fine. There was no rain whatsoever. All of a sudden, the power goes out. It went out like for half a second, right before, like 5 or 10 minutes before the show started. I was like, okay, maybe hopefully we can get through this. Got through like 5 minutes, and then the power went out. It was out for like I forget it. It came back maybe about 11 o'clock. It went out again. It went out a second time, and then didn't come back on till like 3 in the morning. So that was fun. That was fun. All right, let me get to it here, people. There's that. So here we are. We are playing as Charlemagne, not the god, but the king. And most of you might be saying, wait a minute. Why is a French guy ruling Spain? Well, it wasn't Spain originally. It was actually Greece, but because of the strange rules of this game, we became Spaniards. And now we are spreading across the land and across the water. See, we started out as Athens. Came down here, founded Sparta, yada, 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 fought Harriet Tubman, took over Lesterville. We need to convert that back over. Came all the way over here, kicked some ass her, kicked her out of her own capital city, took over the rest of this spot as well. She is now just like a little rump, way up here and way down here. So we decided, let's go across. Nope, not there. Let's go across the ocean. So we founded Holy Toledo, and we are exploring our distant lands right now, people. So here we are. If you want to go check it out. So we are at turn number 75. 1120 AD. I don't think I have anything left to do other than we're trying to kind of keep an eye on the missionaries. Let's see. I've got two of them right. Well, one of them right there. And the other one over here is Athens. And did I have a third one? Is there another one as well? I forget. Was this it? Nope, that was one of ours. Ah, here he is. Okay, all right. So let me just kind of keep an eye on this area. And let's see. Oh, and the third one. They had a third one right there. Okay, so I've got 3 of them. All right, people. Let us go to the next turn and watch and see where these missionaries go. Here we go. All right, well, there goes our army fella. Yay. Oh, that's right. I was going to go into Axum to see if I can get rid of that. You see the little chain right next to it. So I think that is like an occupation or something like that. We are occupying the city. This used to be her capital city right here. Sorry, Harriet Tubman. So we are... gotta put down the rebellion, you know, just in case, you know, a random senator decides to come up to your press conference and make a scene. We gotta arrest the guy and kind of give him the boot. So we are doing that there in Axum. Do I need to do anything? Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So we made it all the way down here. Excellent. Con! Let's see. What would Con give us? Give me a second here. Here was Con. Con! Okay, it gave me... Okay, some nice stuff there. Let's do it. I think I could do this. Let's see. Does it tell me how many... Okay, 0 of 1 trade to Patchouli. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead. He'll be happy. We'll be happy. Everyone will be happy here. Make a trade route. Here we go. There we go. So, you see, it made a road. I guess it's going to Lesterville. So, cool. It made a little road. So now we've got a nice little road that goes across here. We can build a bridge there if we want. And make it go quicker. I really don't need to get over here very fast. So, I think I'm going to leave it. But we do have that option. It's amazing Tubman used to be almost equal in the number of towns to us. How the times have changed, says P-Money. That's right, man. That's right. All right. Oh, I get resources. Yay. What was this? Oh, yeah, Lafayette. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I've got some more camels. Let's see. Did I have another town that I could... Or city, I meant, that I could put them in? Didn't look like it. I can give Toledo a bonus of cotton. That might work. These other ones, it looks like I've already got that. I guess I could put it here. Guess that'll work. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put another camel in there. Put one there. That gives us a bunch of extra ones. And why not? Let's just put it to use here. There we go. So look at there. That's plenty of them. All right, this would give me 3 Growth, I'm at 32 on the City of Pat. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's give Pat a little bit of growth there. 35 now. Excellent. Excellent. And did we do the... No, we did not. Let's go ahead and do the cotton. That'll help out Toledo. Let's see, 13 right now. And it's 15, so almost 16. So pretty cool. All right, so at Toledo, that'll grow in 2 turns. I really needed that so we can get to the spices. Okay, go ahead and do that. It'll either be this one or the horses the next turn. And then that will start us on our, what are they called those? The trade, what was it called? Pardon me, people. What was it called? Treasure fleets. Treasure fleets. So there we go. All right, let's see. Do I have somebody else? Okay, Lesterville. Where is Amy? Where is our beloved Amy Lester out here? All right, let's go to Lesterville and see if we can at least convert part of this city over. Nope, not that. Yep, okay, we can do that. All right, there we go. So Lesterville had been converted over. We're just trying to convert it, reconvert it, unconvert it, whatever. Back over to our religion. So it was Confucius. Confucius say, you go away from Lesterville. My wife is excited to hear you might get spices. Thank you. I'm excited too, man. Gotta wait 2 turns, but I'm excited as well. Alright, it feels like this turn never ends. Okay, so I've got this guy. I only got 1 more movement. I'm going to bring him over here. Let's see. This is Augustus. I need to keep an eye on Augustus as well. I didn't realize he was there. Yeah. So he might go over to Sparta or maybe up to Cricket Town. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I may need another... I might need another missionary. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's just, I'm using a lot of cash here, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's purchase a missionary, and that way we don't have that much to worry about. Okay. We're going under this theory that Bear has of basically defending. We've spread out our religion quite a bit. 35%, pretty cool. The closest is 18%. So we're doing really well. So what we're trying to do, number 1, is to maintain our status as the religion in our cities. And then when we can, go out to other cities and spread that way. But what I call the defensive option is basically keeping our cities under our religion. So that's what we're kind of doing right now. And if we get a little bit extra, we can kind of send them out. The idea being that the other civilizations now have to play defense against us. They're sending all their units to us, and we're spending a whole lot of money trying to keep on defense. All right, anything else? What else do I got to do here? A cog. Okay, let's upgrade him. We're just burning through money left and right. All right, anybody else for crying out loud? Okay, Army Commander, you can stay there. All right, finally, next turn. Woo! What percentage of converted are we? I'm seeing 40%. Is it 40? I thought it was 35. It's 35%. 35% here. Which is really good. Don't get me wrong. You know, other than 18%, everybody is single digits. So we're doing good. We're doing good. I tried to knock off Harriet Tubman, and I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. I'm wondering if we just didn't have to, like, raise her holy city. I wonder if that's what we had to do. We've basically converted every one of her cities, as far as I know. She's still making these missionaries. She's got one there, and she's got one near Athens. I have no idea where they're coming from. I'm thinking maybe that there is another city out here somewhere. So I've got one missionary and a boat right there. We're going to start going westward and kind of see what's going on over here. And I've also got a scout. Let's check in on him. Oh, there they go. They're starting their war here. So the scouts doing all right. Doing all right here. You know what? Let's go ahead and move the scout. I just want to see what's around here. Let's just see what we got. Okay. Is that it? Okay, let me get through there. Alright, so there is actually a navigable river. Pretty cool. I don't know where the coastline is. I'm guessing somewhere right around here. So we're basically exploring this continent. And then we're also going to be exploring the sea over here as well. I need to find out where Harriet Tubman is bringing her missionaries at. That's a big question for Obira. We started a war just to stop all that. The missionaries can't die in the sea, right? Oh, we'll find out. We'll find this crazy game. I have no idea. It tells you one thing and does something different, Peabody. So, I don't know. No idea. All right, we're keeping an eye on the missionaries. I've got one right there. I've got one right there. And I've got one right there. And I can't see the other one because it's a little too far away. I'll try to keep an eye on it. All right, here we go, people. Turn number 75, 1120 AD. Let's go. All right, that one is going to Asser for some reason. Oh, no, you're going out of Asser. Okay, she's going over to Axum. I didn't follow where Harriet... There's one Harriet Tubman. Where did the other one go? I don't know where the other one went. All right. All right, and Pat. Okay, it looks like they're trying to convert over Pat. Who is this? Ahsoka? Gosh dang it, Ahsoka. Why you gotta do that, man? Which one was that? Hold on. The yellow one. This guy. Yep, Ahsoka the World Renouncer. He's trying to convert. Gosh dang it, man. All right, we will just bring... This is what I'm talking about as far as defensive missionaries. Let's bring our missionary there, and basically we're just reconverting, unconverting, whatever they just did. So we just converted back over to Catholic. And got 25 gold out of it. Not making a whole lot, spending a lot on the missionaries, but at least we're getting a little bit back out of it. Okay, missionaries, you are a canary missionary to see if missionaries die at sea. Pretty much. This has been an experiment from the beginning, almost. Alright, so this missionary just kind of went through. I wonder if he's just kind of using his missionary as a scout and just kind of scouting out. I would assume so. Where did the other ones go? Okay, so she converted. God, Athens has been completely converted over to a whole bunch of different stuff. So let's bring our guy up here. He's got 4 conversions, so let's go ahead and bring it back over to Catholic, for crying out loud. So at least we've got 1. But there needs to be 2 conversions, 1 on a district and 1 kind of in a rural area. So we've got half of that. Half of that. There's another volcano. Oh my god. Well, it stinks to be the Romans. Or Bulgarians. Or whatever the hell. Whatever the heck. The town of Pat is probably saying, we were Catholic, then we just were Orthodox, now we're back to Catholic. Make up your freaking mind. Yeah, I agree, Peabody. Definitely agree with you there. All right. By the way, gather the kids around, gather everybody around, because it is narrative choice time, people. That's what we do best here on the Chat Council. We allow you, yes, you, to tell Bear what to do. In this case, a fate unknown. Let's see. Families await news of their seagoing relatives. Oh my god, well, I got bad news about our missionary. But nothing has been heard for months. The pain of their loved ones, uncertain fate hangs heavily above their heads. Yet to know for certain they will never return would be an agony of its own, people. So, would you rather perform an exhaustive search for a wreck? That would give us 125 science. Or declare the heroism of those forever lost. Did we lose somebody? Who the heck did we lose? Oh, for crying out loud. Anyways, culture. 125 culture. So let's see. What would be... I would probably say I would probably say the science. The other one's nice, but probably the science. Probably the science. So, P-Money, what say the entire P-Money clan out here? And if you were just watching along, feel free, jump on in, say hi to Bear, and tell him what to do on his own game. Rue says research, so do I. Well, so do I. Perform an exhaustive search for a wreck. Let's do it. Let's find where those lost souls are. We're not going to say they're heroes. Alright. Yay. Yay. Alright, well, it went from, what, 7 down to 5. So, yay. We're trying to get education, so anything that would help out with that would be great, because we're already up at 40%. Basically what this means... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. We're not there just yet, but we got to watch out for the crisis that is coming up. 1 to 59 turns until the crisis begins. Oh, okay, so it actually has turns. Okay. And then fun stuff begins to happen. A lot of people are kind of ticked off at the crisis thing and the age ending and all the other stuff. So we got to make sure our ducks are in the row on that one. Make sure that we're all taken care of here. Actually, you know what? Let me take this army commander and bring him over here. I just want to get rid of the, I don't know what that actually is, but, like an occupation, resistance of some kind. We've got Harriet Tubman's people in bondage, people. I know she doesn't like that. Not at all. All right, command me units. All right, we will take our boat out into the ocean. Don't get lost. I suppose this is the one that's going to search for the shipwreck. All right. So we're just kind of searching out. Oh, hey, here we go. Here is a, I'm assuming some sort of island of some kind. So we've already found land. All right, yay. I don't know if that's Harriet Tubman, but pretty cool. All right. Excelente. Well, what does our... Wait a minute. What is that? Trade ship. Huh. I wonder if I could follow the trade ship, I'd find where her island is. I don't know. All right. Well, let's find out if our missionary is going to survive the open ocean. Looks like it so far. All right. We will keep going. We will... Hey, there's okay, here we go. Here we go, people. Oh, crap. Of course. I run right into archers. Yeah, terrific. Okay. All right. Well, that's fun. But there is something over here. There is something over here. I don't know if this is an island or a continent, but, you know, I got anywhere that I could go, and I run right into archers. Yeah, terrific. Okay. Oh, that's the 40%. Yeah, the 40% up here. Yeah, we're 40% into the age, is what that's saying. And then you see the little dots right next to it. Those are our crises. Crisi? I don't know. Multiple crises. Yeah. Once we do that, bad stuff starts to happen. And then Bear loses a lot of money and pulls his hair out and says, why do we have to do this? We finally got to where we needed to be, and then the game screws around. But don't worry, we get to wait another week, and then they get to change everything again. So, yay. 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 All right, let us go ahead and convert Lesterville. Amy would never forgive me if I did not convert back over to Lesterville. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta go in the town. Okay. So I won't be able to do it this turn. Maybe the next one. Yeah, I'm out of turns. Okay. Well, maybe next turn, but at least he's there. I've got to watch out for her. And where was the other one? There's another one, right? I am just losing track of different missionaries. Is this a missionary? That is a patchouli, for crying out loud. Yeah. Watch out for patchouli. Okay. All right. Let's see. Was I done with that? Yeah, I was done with that guy. So let us. I'm probably just gonna take this missionary here and just keep an eye on Harriet Tubman. I bet you she comes over to Madrid and tries to convert Madrid over, or maybe Sparta. I don't know which, but I bet you it's one of them. All right, let's see. There's our boat. Yay. Let's just bring him around here. I kind of want to keep one boat around Toledo here, just in case. Ruth is yelling crises, bear. Crises. 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 Okay. Crises. Not crises. Not crisi. Crises. Makes total sense. Makes complete and total sense, people. Alright. I guess they're just hanging out with their knight right here. He was disappointed that he didn't get to take over this island, so he's just kind of sulking offshore. It's just like pouting, I suppose. Okay. Oh, I've got my missionary down here. Yeah. Do it, dude. Do your thing. Actually, can you convert in the... he doesn't have any turns left. That's fine. Let us see. I'm just going to keep that one there. I only got 2 movements, so there's that. And I got a catapult. I'm just going to keep him there. This guy is completely useless. Confucius' fleet command. He's going to take it. He's going to follow after my my conquistador that is completely useless. Wish they would have told us that ahead of time. So we're just searching around at the Arctic up here and kind of seeing what's around here. That's all that we're doing. Nothing. Actually, there might be an island right there. Interesting. Can I move this guy? Let's take a look. Oops. Take a look up here and see. Yeah, there is an island. Look at there. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I bet you if you make one right there, or maybe right there. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, you'd be able to get that. You'd be able to get the whales. Let's see. Let's see. You wouldn't be able to get the dyes. You'd have to be right here to do that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So you'd have to decide. You'd have to decide between furs or dyes. But that might be another great location for a city. Pretty interesting. We're just gonna search around there. I'm not gonna build anything right away. I can't. I'm way over my limit. 14 out of 10. I am way over my limit. They're telling the conquistadors, you guys are useless. He is. I'm sending you to the Arctic. I am. I am. All right. Well, let's take our... Actually, you know what I could do is I could do this number. I could do the... Which is it? Search or lookout? Increase sight range for plus for 1 turn. Let's do that. See, oh, okay. Now I found that. A cave! Look at there, people. Bear finally found a cave that you can go to. Alright, so that's cool. That'll give us kind of an extra bonus item, so we'll send our guy over here. It might take him a couple turns, but that's cool. We're kind of keeping a general idea of what this continent looks like. There's more stuff up here, but I can't go through his territory right now. And it looks like... I don't know which way these guys are going, but it looks like he's sending them all northward. So it looks like they're trying to take over whatever is over here. We'll see. Good luck, Lafayette. Good luck with all that. All right. Let's see. Missionary. What was I doing with this guy? I don't have anything to convert. Do I? Was I just kind of keeping it? I think I was just kind of keeping an eye up here, maybe. Freaking night. Okay. Gosh, I hate to do it, but I will leave that guy right there because we're trying to figure out where they're coming from. This is her only, as far as we know, her only temple. They're building another one down here, I think. Under construction. Yeah, in progress. But it is converted to another religion. So I just don't know how she's able to do that. Unless you could just make up missionaries, even though your cities are converted to another religion. I have no idea, people. I wish I could tell you, but I can't. Fortunately, I cannot. All right, we're gonna leave those guys there, and I just want to see if the chain goes away. Gotta get rid of them chains. Gotta put y'all back in chains, as Joe Biden would say. But we're not. We're not. All right. Oh, I got a missionary there. Excellent. Okay. Was he just guarding as well? I guess so. Okay. I will just leave him up here at Axum. We've got another one over there near Martra if we need. And we'll just kind of play it by ear. Again, this is what I mean by playing defense. I'm just kind of keeping a missionary around. And if anybody kind of comes by, like Ian over here, if he comes by here to Axum, we'll just convert it back over. So no worries whatsoever. Oh, that's it. That is my turn, people. Trump would say these are the best jades. The most beautiful jades. The bestest. The bestest. Are the two Tubman places by Martra converted? They are. Yep. Right here and right here. And this is, as far as I can tell, her only temple. So I've got this guy right here, and we'll kind of keep an eye out. I'll try and keep an eye out. If we find a missionary around this area, we'll know that it comes from here. At least we think that it comes from there. And that'll kind of... We'll figure out what to do after that point. I'm guessing that the missionaries are coming from, like, somewhere right around here, and she's sending them, you know, across the ocean. I'm thinking that that's what she's doing, but I don't know that for certain. So we will keep an eye out here, people. We're going to keep an eye out. Turn number 76, 1125 AD. Let's go, people. Let's find out what's in the future. I don't see any missionaries from her. Ian, God dang it, I can't see where he went. Okay, I think he's going up to Axum, but I can't tell. Thanks, Firaxis Games. I'm trying to see what's going on in the map, and then you cover it over with this, and I can't see what's going on. In previous Civilization games, this would come after everybody moves, so then you can see what they're doing, and then figure out what you want to do with this, instead of having it put up right in the way where you can't see it. So, okay, yay. That will get us this. We need to start building this right away, and we get a settlement limit, people. Whew. Yay. Do we need anything? I don't need anything. Does it give me anything? It does not give me anything, so we will continue. Ah, there he went. Okay, did it convert? No. Okay. I'm guessing he's just doing just scouting. I'm thinking that they're just scouting out. Let us... Okay, so there is another... No, not that guy. Ahsoka, okay. And we have Pat, so we're good on Pat. Okay, all right. I think we're okay with all our missionaries. Nothing. We need to do Athens here, but we can do that pretty quickly. Let's see, what is that? Rural Shakeism. Let's just come here to the pig farm. No, wait, the truffle farm. Truffle farm, not the pig farm. God dang it. Wait, why can't it? Oh, I'm out of turn. How do you get out of turns? All right, anyways, so there's that. All right, let's see. Confucius has made peace with Lafayette. That was a smart move. Augustus has completed a milestone for whatever. Okay. Relationship with Confucius changed from friendly to neutral. What did I do to you, Confucius? Huh? What did I do to you, sir? Crying out loud. All right, we get to grow a town, people. We get to grow Holy Toledo. Peabody, what do you think? Spices or horsies? Missionaries retire early. Let's see. My wife is saying, is bear hunting for missionaries? I'm not hunting. I can't kill them. I can't, like, get rid of them, even though I want to. I am stalking them. Let's just put it that way. We're stalking the missionaries. That doesn't sound good at all, does it? For religious purposes. We're stalking them for religious purposes, people. That's probably even worse. Oh my god. We are keeping an eye on the evil other missionaries, so our missionaries can convert our people back to the proper religion that they should be following. Somehow I bet that also is terrible, but we're going to stick with that one. All right, I'm probably going to go with the spices. I think the spices are going to be good. It'll expand the territory out a little bit here, so that's always good. Ruth says spices. Well, we got to go with spices then. Who am I to disagree? There we go, people. There we are. We've got our first spice. Woodcutters? You'd figure it'd be a plantation. All right, well, I guess we're chopping spice wood. Something. Yay. Okay. Anyways, there we are. Here we are with our spices. One culture and influence in cities doubled in homelands. Oh, I can I do that? Nope, wrong one. There we go. No, not the, what the heck? Resources. Why is, oh, okay, that's, why do I not have, should I have spices? Oh, cool. Here it tells me I've got 8 turns for a treasury fleet. Excellent. So I need like 30 of them. So we needed to get that pretty quickly. We'll probably be going into the crisis as soon as we start getting our first couple. Yay. But there we go. Oh, okay. It's up here. It's up here. So we get more culture. All right, cool. I like it. A little bit more culture. All right. I'm a woodcutter. What kind of wood do you cut? Spices. Like, okay. You would figure it would be a spice plantation, but I don't know. Listen, we're fighting off Harriet Tubman. The less plantations we have, the better. All right, respond to diplomatic action, P-Money. Let's see. Patchouli is inviting you to start a farmer's market together. Of course I'll do that, Patchouli. Why not? Sounds like a great idea. Grow my towns, grow your towns. We're all growing here. I like it. I'm patting my belly. I'm already full, but I'm even fuller. P-Money, how do I say fuller? More full, I should say. More full. All right, here we go, people. A time for you to help bear out and choose what we should choose here. Let's see. Fleet commander, yada yada. I don't care about that. Let's see. Trade wins 1 gold and happiness for every imported resources. I like that. Counter spy, that might work, I guess. Renaissance. What do I need? Let's see, what do I need? All land units receive 2 movements when embarked. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I think we're pretty good on our Spanish civics. I don't think we're going to need a armada or anything like that. I think we're okay with that. We've done everything on theology, so we're good there. So let us look towards the regular exploration civics, because we're going to need to get going on this one. Let's see. Renaissance. What do I need? What do I need is, I guess, the question. Probably a settlement limit increase. That would be good. So any one of these little markers here, like social class or sovereignty. Let's see. If I did everything that I could do, so that would be society mastery, social class, sovereignty, mastery of colonialism, and imperialism. If I did all of that, I would be +1 on my settlement limit. So that means basically I would be able to build another settlement. I mean, I could, but it's hurting my happiness right now. So I really want to do the settlement limits, but I doubt I could do all of those in time for it to take effect. So, let us... What would be the quickest one? Probably society. And then you get all this other stuff as well. A relic. I kind of like this one. Kind of like this one here. That would help us out a lot. And then I can go to this one as well and get another one. So that would at least be 2 right there. That might work. So I might do inspiration. Let's go ahead and do that when I get Renaissance. 10% production towards constructing wonders. I could have really used that now, but whatever. It just depends on how long it's going to take to do that world wonder here. Settlement increase 100%. There we go. I agree with inspiration. Well, I'm glad. Glad you get to agree with old beer here. All right. Well, gather Mrs. P Money around because we're going to be building a nice little world wonder. It's only going to take me 9 turns. Oh, that'll get me a settlement. Okay, let's see. Has 3 relic slots, +1 settlement limit, +4 happiness on cities within 7 tiles of this wonder. Oh, must be placed on rough terrain. Oh, crap. Okay. All right. Well, let's see where we would need to build. That's the only place that we can do it. Well, thank goodness we didn't build anything up there. Whew. I think we were looking at that the last time. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is Athens? 6, 7? Or is this... Where is Athens? There's Athens right there. So Athens would be in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one would be in range. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know if Axum would be in range or not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, it would just be out of range. Axum would be. So my only... I thought I could have built it over here and got a bunch more, but I can only build it up here. But it would give me at least 2 of these cities, and that's fine by me, honestly. Let's just do it. And also it gives me a relic slot as well. So that's great. Actually, 3 of them. So let's go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. We are going to be building P-Money a world wonder right up here. Oh! Pretty cool, man. So there you are, right by the giant mountain. So, yeah, that'll have some nice views and vistas. You know, you got the mountain up here. You got a nice little spring close by. It's on the road to whatever city was up here. Kwanji? How do you pronounce it? So, pretty cool. I have no idea what these guys are doing up here, but whatever it is, you know, it's your own business. So, oh my God, they've got a settler. Patchouli, how dare you, sir? How dare you? So I don't think he could. I don't think he could build anything, can he? Let's see. 1, 2. He might be able to build something right around here, maybe. But surely, if you take over the river, I might have to take you out, man. God dang it! I don't want to have to do that. I'm trying to be on good relations with Patchouli, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, if you know what I mean. All right. Let's see. What should Athens build? What should they build? I'm probably gonna do culture. I think that's the best option for me right now is we need to go ahead and just boost our culture so we can start getting a bunch of that stuff that we've been missing out here. So 10 turns instead of, I think, was it 10 or 11? I forget which, but that'll help out a lot. Let's see, we got 4 turns away from guild, so we're doing good there. We need to get education. That's going to be the next big one here. All right, I'm not sure what's going on here with Chloe. I'm just going to keep him there for right now. Haha, here we go. Here is our ship out here in the ocean, and there is an island there, and there is something right there. Let's see, is this just a small... Yeah, that's just a small island, but this is a bigger island slash continent. It might be part of this continent. I'm not sure. We'll find out here. And luckily, our missionary is still alive. Yay. Yeah, this looks like it might actually be the continent. 3... Oh, for crying out loud, there's the archer. Alright. Now, I'm not sure if, like, barbarians can kill the missionaries or not. I have no idea. Ah, here she is. Okay. So I wonder if there's... I might take my missionary off-road here. Or out of the ocean and onto the land. And see if maybe she has built a city somewhere. It's going to be kind of our next step here. I might bring this ship up north and kind of close this gap over here and see if there's anything there. I know there's plenty over here, but again, I don't need to build a city right away unless I see something just absolutely fantastic. It's looking good so far. Looking good so far. Okay, Pat is doing okay. Okay, here is her missionary. We're just keeping a side eye on her out here right now. So we're just kind of following her. Following along. If she kind of comes over here to convert Chloe, we're just gonna be right there to convert it back over. So no worries there. All right, heavy archer in Madrid. Let's see. Oh, let me bring them into this. The other one. I kind of wanted to put a melee unit in there. Let's just go ahead and bring him over for right now. And we'll... no, not that. Talk about the frickin' archer. Let's go ahead and bring him over here. And we'll kind of decide when we get to that point. Missionary, I just found archers. Run away! Yeah, I have no idea. Apparently they didn't attack us last time, so I guess they can't attack. I know regular civilizations you can't attack, so I would assume that the, what do they call those? The city-states, I would assume that they couldn't do that, but I don't know for certain. Don't know that for certain. So, okay, what was I doing here? Okay, yeah, she converted over to Sparta, so we're just... Here's what we're doing here, folks. Here's what we're doing. I think he's got plenty of conversions. Yeah, he's got 4 of them, so we're just going to convert Sparta right back over. We get 25 gold out of it, and we get to religion block Harriet Tubman? Is that where we're going to go with here? You just got religion blocked, lady. Okay, so there we are. There we are. What do we have? What do we have in Sparta? I don't even know anymore. Temple, City Hall. Did we not have a granary? Or are those? Hold on one second. Doesn't even have a fishing cay. You know what? We're gonna build a fishing cay, people. And a grain. He doesn't even have a granary either? Really? Man. Okay. Here's what we're going to do, people. We're going to be building a granary. Let's do that. Let's put it in the city. Okay, so we did that. And then we'll do a fishing cay as well. He's got 39 growth, but seems like Sparta's growing really slow. Oh, crap. And I just made it unhappy, too. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, well, we'll hold off on the fishing cave. Yeah, get Sparta growing here. It's been slow. It's been real slow. Do we have granaries in our other cities? Yeah, we got one there. Okay. Westerville's got one. It's got a city hall. Maybe Lesterville might need a granary. Although she doesn't have but one farm district. I'll hold off on that. Alright, pardon me. Missionary time. Alright, what is it? Rural. Okay, so let's bring him over here. And let's see. Sparta is rarely happy. I know, right? I don't think I've ever seen Sparta happy. But hopefully Amy will be happy. And Melissa as well, because we converted Lesterville back to Catholic. Take that, Confucius! There we go. Oh. Okay, cool. So, let me just see. Let's just take a look here. Where is it? There we go. Religion. We're up to 36%. 36. So, no, we haven't... I don't think we've ever made it to 40%. But, we're doing really well. We're doing really well. Yeah, well, we can throw the non-believers into the volcano if you want. We can do that if you want P-Money. That's always helpful if you have a volcano right next to your city. Is, hey, any bad people, you get to throw them into the volcano. Grrrr. All right, that can kind of hang out. I'm waiting for this army to get there. All right, oh, that guy, I tell you what. Okay. Heavy archer. Okay. He's got a heavy archer up there. They've got a heavy archer. Lesterville does not. Let's go ahead and bring one of the archers down this way, just in case. In case we have any ships or anything come by and we need to attack them or something like that. They try and do some funny business over here with Lesterville. Or maybe try to go up this river and attack Sparta or something like that. We'll have a archer there and be able to take care of it. Oh, crap. There's another freaking patchouli. How dare you, sir? So you see what we're doing. We've been converting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It keeps sending these missionaries. So we need to keep enough of a reserve missionary? A missionary reserve out there to put down the riots and also make sure that we reconvert, unconvert, convert back our peeps out here. So that's why we're not sending out missionaries out around the world. We need to keep a number here, kind of close by. All right, let's take a look at this island. Oh, it is just an island. Okay, very interesting. I mean, nothing to write home about, but that's nice. Somebody might build a city right around here. That would be a nice spot. Let's see. They would get whales. They would they could extend out to get some of this fish. They wouldn't be able to get the I don't know. You might be able to build there. Let's see. No, you wouldn't be able to get the fish and the dyes. That would be a good spot for somebody. I'd love to build there, but I'm way over my limit. I mean, I'm at least 14 out of 11 now. It was 14 out of 10, so we're doing better. We're doing better. We're getting a little bit happier up here. Just slightly. I made Sparta angry for some reason, but whatever. Alright, so yeah, nothing but ocean out here. There might be a small little island over here, but I doubt it. Wouldn't be worth it anyways. Wouldn't be worth it. Alright, this guy, yeah, let's this is the only guy that I'm sending to convert other cities. So he'll convert Daha, however you pronounce it. We've already got Dimskew, however you pronounce that. So yeah, those will be converted over. Cool. We're gonna send our scout all the way over here. let's see. Yeah, that'd take a couple turns, but that's all right. Here we go. Interesting river. It's an interesting river there to, that'd be a great spot to build a city. Pretty cool. All right. Yeah, let's just keep him kind of around here for right now. I don't really need him to go anywhere. This guy, what do I want to do with this guy? I could send him around this way. That might not be a bad idea. Because I probably can't get around this way. Ruth and I say, call it dim sum. Dim sum. Dim sum. There we go. Okay. Now I want Chinese. Did you just have Chinese just the other day? Well, I guess after 15 minutes you're hungry again, so I guess it goes par for the course out here. Okay, so I got my missionary. He has not done anything just yet, so just kind of hang tight, I guess. Hang tight and see what they do. See what they do. We don't have any more missionaries, so that's good. Keep the army guy there. Keep you there. And that's it. Next turn. Next turn. Holy moly, there's a city. What the hell? Ah, that's why our went down. Confucius! Confucius, say, get the hell off of my lawn. The hell, man? Crying out loud, Confucius. Confucius, how dare you, sir? How dare you? In the other town, instead of aha, call it daha. 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 So daha and dim sum. Dim sum and daha. Okay, I like it. I like it, P-Money. We'll go with it. We will go with it. All right, I'm just keeping an eye on my rival missionaries right now. There's two of them. So, all right, people, we are turned 77, 1130 AD. Let's go. They're just passing through, apparently. I guess they are just, looking around, I guess. Okay, Okay, Harriet Tubman didn't do anything, it looks like. Ah, Pat. Okay, alright, she converted over Pat. Okay, that's what it was. Alright, so I will have to... This is why I gotta kind of keep an eye on this stuff, because she didn't move, so I was like, okay, she didn't move, but she actually converted over Pat. So, is it rural? Yeah, rural. So, yep, okay. Here we go. Converted it back over. This should be her last conversion. So, once she converts, I'll have to convert back over, but we'll both essentially lose our missionaries, but essentially we gain it because she didn't convert any of our cities. So she gains absolutely nothing from sending her missionary into our territory. So that's the plan so far. I'm guessing she's going after Pat because it has a temple. So I'm assuming that's what she's going for. All right, Army Commander, stay right there. Missionary, oh, for crying out loud. Look at this. Sparta converted multiple times, so let's convert it back one time, and then we'll have to do it another time, and I gotta watch out for this guy. Hopefully I got enough missionaries to get us by here. Let's see, Athens, let's convert that. Okay, Catholic majority back in Athens, we're good there. Yay, 25 gold, excellent. Lesterville. Lesterville's good. Okay, where did they go? Oh, that's him right there. Okay, all right. All right. Fleet commander and a cog. So I don't know why I don't know why he has a fleet commander and a ship when he can't get through here. Unless he wants to attack me, but that ain't gonna... Maybe, you know, it might not be a bad idea to bring our archer that we were talking about and bring him over to Sparta instead. That might not be a bad idea, now that I think about it. I kind of put him right there, and he'll be on the road, so I can go one way or the other if I want to. So let's do that. Let's do that. I'll be able to cover both Sparta and Lesterville just in case. Alright, there is my army commander fella. So what I am going to do is I'm going to disembark this guy right here. So let's pick him. Let's leave the army. I'm just going to put you right over there. And we're going to take our catapult and join the army. Add to the army. Here we go. So this army right here is pretty bad ours. If I wanted to, I might put in a archer. Might not be a bad idea, but I've got 2 infantry units, a knight, and a catapult. So basically, this is my sort of city assault army commander. He's one of our best ones that we have so far. We've got plenty of assault and movement. So anytime we're trying to attack or move into enemy territory, we've got a great one right here. And he's got a great lineup of units that he can do to take out just about any city that we need to. So that's a pretty cool army commander right there. Is that Tubman's ship by Chloe? Is it? It is. It is a trade ship. So apparently she's sending trade offshore. There was another one as well. I want to say it was up here somewhere. I was saying, hey, maybe it might be a good idea to follow along and see where it goes. Here it is. Well, yeah, there it is right there. So, I'm not sure where that one came from. This one, I mean, if you look at it, it looks like it basically kind of came from this kind of general direction right up here. So, that's what we're going to do right now is we're going to send our ship up. And, ooh, look at there. A cave. I love me some caves. So, I can't tell if this is like a peninsula. It may be an island. It's hard to tell. Let's take our mission. I know I said I was going to put them on shore, but let me just go around with... all right, I'm gonna chance this, people. We're gonna offload our guy right here, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the archer up here isn't gonna attack us. We'll see. We shall see. But basically, what I'm trying to do is find out if Harriet Tubman has a city over here. It's kind of the idea. All right, I'm just gonna keep my army commander there. And I'm going to bring this guy at least over to... Let's see, I had one in Chloe and one in Axum now. So I think the one in Chloe is all filled up. And I would like to keep it that way. That looks like a good one. And then this one... Yeah, let's bring that infantry unit there. So we'll do that. We'll bring our guy all the way across the frickin' continent. And I'll put him into that army. Why are you going off-road? You got a road right there. Oh, for crying out loud. In previous civilizations, did they have caves? They had... If I remember correctly, it was villages. I don't recall if it was the previous one or the one before, but they... similar kind of concept. Basically areas where you could go where you're out there scouting out, and it kind of encouraged you to explore areas with your scouts because you'd get like these bonus items and everything. So it's pretty similar. They didn't have them on the ocean. That's a new one if Bear remembers correctly. But yeah, on the land, yeah, they had, I forget if it was villages or huts or something similar. It wasn't caves though. It was you know, you would stumble across an ancient civilization or, you know, old village or, you know, something like that. They would want to help you out with gold or extra unit or something like that. This one, it actually gives you a science or culture. It will give you a couple other different things, so it kind of expands upon that. If so, what did you gain by sending your guy to them? Usually like gold or maybe another unit. Sometimes they gave you promotions, if I remember correctly. They give you promotions here for your commanders. They don't give them to you for your units. So in previous games, if one unit did really well, like let's just say we sent out a scout and, you know, he fought off some barbarians a couple times, he would gain experience points. And they would be able to move across terrain, either forest or hills, relatively quickly. Gosh, they don't even have hills in this game, do they? They've got rough terrain, but they don't have hills. Fear Access games, for crying out loud. Hills. Hills! It's been part of civilization since I just now realized that, Peabody. Holy cow. I just now realized there's no hills in this game. Okay, interesting. So anyways, that they would kind of help promote, like, sometimes the scout unit. So you get a promotion on the scout unit and whatnot. But now it's changed up. It's completely different. Completely different. And not necessarily in a good way either. We'll find out in a week whether or not it's got any better. The hills aren't alive with Fear Access. Why do they do this? There's nothing up here. I'm going to go there anyways just to show you, but like, why would they put that there? There's literally nothing that you could do there. It just, I guess maybe you could hide a boat in there and they kind of pass by and you don't even notice it, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just sending this guy across the map here, and I'm just gonna kind of explore up this way. I just want to see how far north this continent goes. Kind of like, it gives us the outline of it. And maybe with the other boat going down south. So I will keep one there. And we'll send this guy down south. That's what we'll do. So he'll go do in 7 turns. So we'll just do it in 5 turns. See where we are there. Wow, Al-Thal-Assat is really growing. Yay. I don't know what they're doing, but okay. Alright, command my units. Alright, we finally get... How do we pronounce this? Daha! Daha! And watch. Daha! Now you're Catholic. Well, not right now, but the next turn you'll be Catholic. Right now you're only half Catholic. Oh! Here we go. What are we up to? I'm just curious. 36, so we're still at 36. Okay. Alright, missionary. Where are we going to go? Let me bring him back up here to Sparta, just in case the other guy runs out of conversions. Just in case. I could just send him over here to Barak over here and kind of screw with Patchouli, but nah. Let's make sure we got our cities all in squared order first. Alright. Army Commander, hang out. Missionary, there's no... Okay, yeah, they just... It looks like they're going north. Maybe he's going to try and convert Harriet Tubman up here. I have no idea. None whatsoever. But he's got 2 conversions, so we'll just keep him there. He's also got 2 conversions, so we will also keep him there. We're just basically kind of keeping an eye on if she is going to build another missionary. That's basically what we're doing here. All right, let's see. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do right there, and then what we can do is let's just do the search and kind of see what's around. That part is new for this game. I do like that, where you can kind of spend a turn, but increase the area where you're looking at, and basically it tells you where some of these items are. So that's pretty cool. It's gonna knock me off one turn. It's gonna take me an extra turn to get over there, but yeah, I like to be able to see what's going on around here. Pretty cool. So yeah, we're definitely getting into the interior part of that. I'm not sure if this is a continent, like does it come all the way over here, or does it stop like right around here and then those are islands? I don't know. I'm gonna guess maybe it's a continent and then islands, but I don't know for certain. Don't know for certain. All right, P Money, it is almost 9:15 here. So we are at the end of turn 78. Would you like hashtag one more turd, or should we end it here? Should we end it here? And anybody else out there, if you want to tell Bear what to do, go ahead. Let us know out here. Let us know. Yeah, he says, but just one more. Hashtag one more. Well, let's see. We are 3 away. Man, this keeps growing. Holy cow. 3 away from our guilds, so we're trying to... Here's what we're doing. We're trying to get to education. So I've got 3 turns there, and then we'll get to education, which will help us... is it this one? Science? Yeah, science. So I need to get education, and then we'll start to put out specialists. I haven't done it just yet because it makes everybody unhappy for some reason. I don't know why. That's whatever. So, yeah. So anyways, we'll need to do that to be able to get our age progress going here. But other than that, we're on step for that. I'm not too worried about the military one right now. We're getting there with the treasure fleet. I think I only got a couple more turns for that, and we're well behind. We need 2 more relics there, but we're getting there. So hopefully we can get there before we hit 50%, because once we hit that, it's no bueno, people. No bueno. Going to school makes them unhappy. No, it's specialist. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about here. So let me just choose Athens. I can't do it right away because I got to go into the Grow City menu. When we do that, and if I do it on a city, I'll show you what we're talking about here. But I can't do it. But basically, it's just saying any district you already have, you put, instead of like growing it, instead of like putting in a farm or something like that, you basically put another, what would you call it? A population. Instead of putting a population here and putting in a farm, what you can do is put a population here whenever the city grows, and that would give you the specialist. So we would need 4 of those in the cities out here, but unfortunately it causes a bunch of unhappiness for some reason. So I don't know why, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is. It's not the education. It's not that. So all right, let me keep an eye on our missionaries over here. Turn number 78, 1135 AD, people. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. All right, is she going to convert? Yes, she did. Okay. And other guy, they convert. Where did they convert? They converted something. This one. Okay. So they converted that. All right. All right. Oh, we get to grow a town, P-Money. Yay. So I can't do it because this is a town instead of a city. But when they come back into this menu here, where you're allowed to grow your... in this case, it's a town. But if it was a city, if I were to grow the city, you see where it's got these locks right here? That's where you could put the specialist. Because it's not a city, I can't do that. So all I got to do is put down a... ooh, that's a good spot right there. All I got to do is put down whatever I do to grow here. So let's see. Let us see. I want to make it as difficult as possible for somebody to build a city over here. So let's see. This one might be our best bet. Let's go ahead and put a farm there. And because they had this... Patchouli had his settler right there, and I'm getting a little nervous about that. So I want to kind of expand my borders out just a little bit. Plus, it gives me happiness, people, and I need some happiness. Boy, do I. And it only gave me one, but that's all right. At least I got control over the river here, so that's good. That's good. So nobody can come into the river, and you're stuck now. Good luck, Patchouli. Well, no, it's a knight, but if this was actually a ship, they wouldn't be able to get out, or in our case, in. So right now, Madrid is safe. Madrid is theoretically safe. Unless somebody was at war with us, nobody can come down this river. So we're cool. We're cool there. Uh-oh. Waka is no longer active. The risk of eruption has passed. Aww! It did a lot of damage, though, apparently. All right, Pat. Let's see. What should I do? Hummity hum 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 hum. I'm almost thinking culture. What do you think, P-Money? I really need to go ahead and keep moving on my culture here. How much do I have left? I got 7 turns left for inspiration. So if I can cut that down a turn or 2, that would be great. That'd be great. So I can't think of anything else that I really need. All right. He agrees. I agree. We all agree that Bear should do some cultural. Okay, there we are. I guess it doesn't show up till the next turn, because it was 7 before, right? So, we'll see. We will see. All right, here is my missionary. Oh, no, okay. So I only have 1 conversion left. She apparently has another She has another conversion in her. She has another conversion with her missionary here. So let us... No, not that guy. There we go. Okay. So convert that back over. So I might need to bring down one of the other missionaries, is what I might need to do here. Here we go, 25 gold. That's always good for old Bear. Converting and gold. That's always golden, so to speak. All right, I don't have any other missionaries around, so I'll have to bring this guy down. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't know where she's going to land, so let's just... I will just put it right there for right now. Let's go ahead and just do that. All right. Town focus. God, I hate this. No, shut up. I don't like your town focus. You're going to change it in a couple days anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, Army Commander, he'll stay there. Missionary. I don't see any other ones around here. I think we're cool. All right, let me do this. How many does this guy have left? They've got 2. Let's see, what was it? God dang it, I can't see it. Urban. Okay. All right, so we will take our guy and bring him to the urban spot, plus a temple, so that's always good. We'll do our conversion. Oh, hello. 1 second here, people. Here is some very important text coming in. Waka waka. All right. The kind of text that Bear likes, people. I just tell our missionary he can't retire. He is 1 day away from retirement, people. I hope nothing bad happens to him. Hope nothing bad happens at all. All right, let's see. So I do have the missionary here. He's got 2 turns left. Let's go ahead and just put him back to Madrid. And if anything happens... Yeah, let's see. What do we have here? We've got Patchouli Missionary. Trade Caravan. So we've got 2 missionaries right here from Patchouli. He is just spamming missionaries right now. So you see what I mean, P-Money. Number 1, we had to get our religion up first. Then we had to spread it to all our cities. Then we had to make sure we had plenty of missionaries on hand to play defense. You know, if I sent these guys out, all our cities would be converted over. So I needed to keep a number of them here. So that's why you only see, well, technically 2. I'm using one as a scout. The other one is down there at Dim Sum and the other one. And convert. So those are the only 2 that I've converted so far. Missionary Olympics. I like that. I like that. So, anyways, there is that. Command my units. Army commander. Again, I think leaving him here is fine. I want to have one kind of on the East Coast. This is a great one if I wanted to take over a city. If I wanted to take over a duelist or even this other one up here, that would be a great one. I would just march that army right up, take care of it. But I like having them over here, having one army on the East Coast. I know I've got 2 on the West Coast here. Axum, it was in Aster over here, but I'm trying to get rid of, and I have no idea how you get rid of the occupation, resistance, whatever you want to call it. I'm assuming it goes away after a certain amount of turns, but I don't know how many. I have no idea how many. So, anyways, that's why we're keeping them there. We are... Oh, I was bringing this guy back up here just in case, but is this another missionary? That's another okay, so he's got 3. Look at this. He's got 1 here. He's got 1 here. He's got 1 here. Is there another one? God dang, people. He is missionarying. No, never mind. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase. Patchouli is not missionarying bear here, but he's definitely given me a bunch of grief. That's for sure. You know, no, I was almost thinking, let's just turn the tables and send one down his way just to kind of screw with them. But no, let's go ahead and keep them over here near Sparta. And again, we're just kind of keeping an eye on where these missionaries go. They try and convert a city, we just convert it right back over. So that's what we call defense. We're just playing defense with our mission. This just sounds weird. The stuff that comes out of Bear's mouth just sounds really weird, people, but that's the case. It's the case. It is. All right. We will leave him right there, just in case. We've got... Oh, let's just bring him into the town here, and we will... Daha! We'll do that. I got to do my little... Oh. Do I get to do it? Yes. That'll be the last conversion, but we will have converted over this island. So, yay us. In 25 gold. Oh! Do it. There we go. Oh! There we go. You know it's legit when the rays of the sun come down from the heavens to convert your city over to Catholicism and give you 25 gold. That's the most important part. Okay. All right. I am just leaving this ship here. He's just hanging out. This guy is completely worthless, so he's up at the North Pole. Just seeing what's out here. Since I can't do a gosh darn thing with our freaking... So there you go, people. There is all the ice. We now see that there's ice out here at the North Pole. I was hoping for another, what do they call that? It's like a coastal enclave. It was basically the extra thing, the cave of the sea, if you will, people. So, maybe there might be one up here. I have no idea, but yeah, I'm just sending this ship over here to see what's on top of this continent up here. Just kind of get an outline of it. It's a missionary conference. It is, and not for Catholicism either. For whatever the hell Patchouli is. What is Patchouli? I don't even have any idea. What is he? What the heck is Patchouli? How Confucius is Judaism? I have no idea, man. And how Confucianism is Patchouli? That's just the strangest thing, people. In some cultures, you would be beheaded if you did that, but this is Bear's Civ game, so we will not be doing that right now. Actually, there's no Islam. Interesting. All right. Anyways, Confucius is patchouli. We don't want your Confucius conference, people. It's a Confucius missionary conference. All right. I'm wondering if I should convert back over a duelist over here. Kind of keep this guy out of the loop here. Let's see. Will I be able to go? There we go. Okay, I can go there. Convert it back over, so it converts back over to Catholic. 25 gold. Yay. Take that, Ian. Take that. What is he, like Protestant or something like that? The Middle Eastern guy is founding Protestant. Okay, sure. I mean, you know, Catholic religion did sort of start in the Middle East, kind of, sort of, so I guess we'll go with it. Right? You know, Israel, sort of, Egypt, Greece, modern-day Turkey, that area. I guess we'll go with it. I guess we'll go with it. The strangest games, people. The strangest game I've ever played. Just odd. Just odd. Weird. 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 Alright. Alright, I'm not dead, so that's good. Not dead. Let's go find out if we can find a... Aha! No, wait, that's not her. That is the, what are they called? The Najimi? Hey, Najimi! Najimi. I have no idea. Anyways, it's them. And I got no more turns, so, yay. I thought that might have been, Harriet Tubman, but it's not. It's not. Oh, crap! There's a freaking... Oh, great. Alright, well, terrific. Alright, so this is an island, it looks like. Oh, there's a cave. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a cave there. Let me hightail it away from this other ship over here. Yeah, it's definitely... Most certainly an island. I don't know for certain, but it could be a giant peninsula. I have no idea, but that's what it looks like. What I might do is make a scout. Might be time to make a scout, people. 100 gold, I'm good with it. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll send the scout over here to this cave the next couple turns, and then, depends on what's going on up here, then we'll send our scout up this way. So we'll kind of have two scouts coming in from two different angles here. Hopefully go by a little bit quicker. Alright. They've got their missionary down there for whatever reason. Okay. We'll have this guy ready to go the next turn to whatever is in the cave. Hopefully they got electricity. And that's it. That is it, people. So there you go, P-Money. There is turn number 79. 1140 AD. It is almost 9:30, so let me know if you want hashtag one more turn out here. We are missing Amy, unfortunately. Hopefully, I guess she is enjoying herself at a comic reading out there, so good for her. We did pretty good, people. We did pretty good this turn. I know it wasn't the most exciting thing in the world, but essentially we were battling with religion. You know, instead of sending the units to capture the city, we were, I guess, essentially defending our city against invading barbarian missionaries. So that's kind of one way to think of it. Here is we're keeping our religion, people, keeping our religion in the Spanish Empire. So doing pretty good. P-Money is good for the night. Awesome. Well, not too bad, P-Money. Not too bad for a Thursday night chat council. Pretty cool. We don't hardly ever do this, but that's what happens when the power goes out in Bear's Cave last night. You get an extra show, people. You get an extra show. So, all right, let me go ahead and save this. Get out of that. Bring back our lovely thumbnail. Bring back our lovely viewers out here. Let me go ahead and save the game and say thank you out there to everybody for showing up here tonight for a very, very, very impromptu chat council. Had a lot of fun. Enjoyed myself out here. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Get through another fun night. Oh, by the way, P-Buddy, tomorrow, be on the lookout. Gonna have a box open. We're gonna have a box open. Let me see if I can find it here real quickly. I will kind of spoil it a little bit for you people, but we're going to be opening a Mike Miller original art. So if you want to see that, there you go. We're going to be opening that tomorrow on a box open video. So hopefully, if you're around, go enjoy it. It's not that long, 6-8 minutes. Mostly of Bear trying to open the package because Mike really wrapped it up tight. So if you want to enjoy seeing a Bear struggle to open a package, come on back tomorrow. I think I have it set for about 1:30 p.m. So come on and check it out here. Come on and check it out. He says, I agree. It was fun. It was fun. I hope everybody enjoyed over there at the Money household. Good luck on your... Is it tonight, P-Money? Good luck on your game tonight? If it's not tonight, then tomorrow night. You need to come back. The old Oilers. Got to come back from that... incredible beatdown they had the other night. But that's hockey talk for another time. I want to thank everybody out here. P-Money, Mrs. P-Money, all the littlest P-Moneys, all of our Russian bots and lurkers. Appreciate all of you very much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for Bear. Appreciate it very much. But you know what, people? All this talk about missionary conventions has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, everyone. Grrrrr. Night, everyone.